max. Right now I got a stack and pay for my tax. Used to, but I still pray with the axe. Now I do rap, but I still play with the. Run the world, you can't even run your life. I'm Destiny's child, every day I survive. No time to plan how to improvise. If you was real, you'll recognize. How do you sleep at night when you don't even fight for your right? How do you sleep at night when you never even fight for your right? How you gonna run the world, you can't even run your life. I'm Destiny's child, every day I survive. No time to plan how to improvise. If you was real, you'll recognize. How do you sleep at night when you don't even fight for your right? How do you sleep at night when you never even fight for your right? I need the money, I need it lump sum. I put that on everything that I love. Hundreds and fifties and sometimes a dub. I put that on everything that I love. Need a dub. That's on that thing I love. Put that on my auntie and uncle's son. I need the money, I need it lump sum. I put that on everything that I love. Motivating, paper chasing, working like Jamaican. Ooh, if you see me on the phone, it's business, not no caking. Quit a six-figure job, practice, I'm not patient. Need that money.
Some great stuff going on right now with team tournaments. Let the 2K fans know what you guys are up to.
Yeah, the NBA2K League Draft Prospect Series, which allows teams, franchises to host tournaments. And this year, the caveat is, versus last year, we only had 1 to 2 players get in. The whole team is able to enter and draft eligibility. That draft eligibility will allow them to participate in our December winners event, and hopefully, if they're selected, they'll be able to participate in our February combine.
I want to pick your brain a little bit about words of encouragement for upcoming players that are looking for an opportunity to get into the league. What would you tell fans out there that maybe you're thinking about attempting to become a professional NBA
Bring me
team?
the syrup.
Control what you can control, right?
Bring me the syrup.
Be the best player.
You ain't cooking, you microwaving this shit. You ain't cooking, you microwave this shit. Yes, you did.
At center, 6 feet 10 inches, number 7, Dwight Howard. Starting at power forward, at 7 foot 3 inches, number 6.
Get the syrup.
At point, 6 feet 7 inches, number 77, Luka Doncic. The other guard, at 6 foot 3 inches, number 0, Gilbert Arenas. Starting at the other forward position, 6 feet 7 inches, number 44, Don Irvin.
You gotta make sure the kitchen team before you go sit lay down.
Your head coaches,
Call it out.
Mavs fans, your Dallas Mavericks.
Oh, what are you calling you?
Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. Hey, Dave.
Kevin, thank you. There is no question that Dallas's Luka Doncic has captured league-wide admiration. The Hall of Famer, player, and executive Jerry West said, "We are watching
He made the mushy
a
one.
superstar who will go down as the best
Then
player
he
in
microwaved that
franchise
shit.
history." Considering Dirk Nowitzki was there for a long time, Kevin, the praise from Jerry doesn't get much higher or from a loftier perch.
Indeed, something special, David. Thanks.
Fuck out of here.
And this
I know
is
you
what the
microwave
schedule
the
looks like
fucking
for
complete
this
body
first.
crash.
On Thursday, they'll face off against DeAndre Jordan and
your
the
ass
Brooklyn
up.
Nets. And then on Saturday, they'll head out on the road to face the 76ers in Philadelphia.
And looking at the Boston matchup, that's a contest that could easily go either way. Small mistakes could be the difference, and both teams will need to be at their best.
And a look at the starters for San Antonio. Duncan out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Tony Parker. Then it's Robinson. And it's Havlicek in at the... two. And for the Mavericks, inside of the 4 and the 5, Porzingis and Powell. Gilbert Arenas is out there with Doncic. And it's Gervin in at the 3.
I asked him, do you want pancake? He said no. Now he want pancake? Is everybody eating?
Shut your nasty ass up my face.
Terrific, talented backcourts tonight, Greg. Did it ever add anything for you playing across another top-level guard?
Listen, it raises the stakes, no doubt about it. You always want the opportunity to play against the best because you want to see where you stand. But in the end, even when you know a guy's better than you, and you're going to have that be the case a lot of nights, you still know that you will have an ability to impact the outcome when it comes to winning. And that's where you have to keep your focus.
The length and mobility of Powell is really impressive. He's a solid big guy who I think continues just to get better at both ends.
Porzingis with the block. And here we go. The Mavericks in a fast break. And it's Gervin missing. Doncic against Parker. Duncan left side. Wants to get it to Robinson and does. And here are the Mavericks now. The shot from 20 feet away. And good. Got the English that time as it falls.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Here's Parker. San Antonio again missing. The Mavericks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Porzingis can't hit. The Spurs have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Here's Havlicek. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Yeah, that's the toughness of former Buckeye John Havlicek. He converts through contact, now with the chance for an and one.
Havlicek against Arenas.
Well, that was a quick foul for him there. The refs are certainly calling it close.
First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. And that one's good. Doncic.
Well, you know, it's clear that Doncic is very self-confident, knows he has what it takes to knock these shots down.
Pass to Robinson. Inside. Porzingis with the steal. Here's Porzingis, the fast break chance. Kicks to Powell. Fires the 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Powell's got 5 now.
You know, Powell continues to want to expand his range to get better shooting from deep. When he's connecting from outside, I think it helps his team in a big way.
Now, here is Havlicek. A 14-point game for him in the win against Philadelphia.
And not just the scoring. It was also how fierce he was on defense, grabbing 3 steals on the night as well. How about dueling from long range? Just going at each other.
Looks to me like there could. something personal taking place here.
Here's Arenas. He's coming off a 22-point game against Golden State.
And his passing also off the charts in that game. In just about every aspect of their offense, he was dialed in.
And here's Porzingis for a three. They shoot again, and Doncic lays it in. Doncic has got his second bucket tonight.
Tell you what, guys, I don't think you ever have to question Doncic's effort level. He attacks the glass and the game all the same.
Now, here's Parker. He's coming off a 16-point game against Philadelphia. And it's Leonard missing. Mavericks leading by 5. It's a floater, and it's Doncic. That time on the assist by Gervin. 6 points for him. Spurs have gone 2 of 6 from the field. Leonard, that's for 2. The Mavericks pull it in.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
Arenas against Havlicek. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pit wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
He was all alone on that one.
Extraordinary work from Parker to find his teammate for the open basket. His passing is just phenomenal.
Powell, the pass to Porzingis. Outside Arenas, knocked away. Shot clock at 6. And Porzingis, here we go. Out to Doncic. Buries the long-range jumper. Doncic has got 9.
Boy, you better get out there on this guy. Doncic is prime time for real from that three-point line.
Well, coming into the league with immense potential, Porzingis has already fulfilled much of it, already an all-star. But you know, Greg, there are still areas he's working on.
Yeah, he's definitely getting stronger and more physical. You'd like to see him make the next pass a little more often when a teammate has a better shot. But if he can just stay healthy, boy, the sky's the limit on what he can accomplish.
And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Mavericks.
You know, they've done a great job of getting a hand up on shooters. Actually have gotten a lot of blocks as well, solidifying that defensive effort.
And also, how about the fact defensively, they're transition, especially in this first half.
Here's by Gilbert Arenas. Leonard, no luck.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Here's Arenas. No good that time. Some solid defensive work there from Havlicek. And Leonard gets it to go.
Leonard has really become so good at catching and firing. I mean, he doesn't allow the defense any time to alter his shot.
Now here's Arenas. And he can certainly fill it up when they need him to. He's averaging almost 21 points a game. Parker outside. Powell pulls it in.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Mavericks leading by 8. Pass to Doncic. On the wing, Arenas. Over Duncan. Dallas again missing.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Duncan's got his second basket of the night.
You got to honor Duncan from the mid-range. When he's got space to shoot, he does not hesitate.
Powell finds Doncic. Three-pointer. No good that time. Spurs trail by 6. A 3 from Leonard. Powell pulls it in. It's Porzingis with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Arenas passes to Doncic. Back to Arenas. Oh, and the jam by Arenas.
Boy, like seeing these passes. Doncic has a keen sense for when one of his guys is open, and he gets it to him on time, on target.
Pass to Robinson. Feeds to Leonard. Lays it up off the glass. Leonard's got his second bucket.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
And they double up Doncic. Powell for 3. Shot clock reset for Dallas. Here's Gervin. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Boy, the smoothness, the cool, the calm, the length, the Iceman. Unique as a scorer and one of the tougher covers ever in the NBA.
Here is Elliott, coming off a stellar performance against Philadelphia. Leonard, the pass to Ginobili. Duncan down low. He's against Porzingis. Left side, Leonard. Mavericks leading by 10. Curry with it. Turned in an outstanding game against Golden State.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up.
Here's Duncan. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Duncan's got it back down to within single digits for San Antonio. And there's the pass to Kleba. And here's Porzingis. 26 points for him last game against Golden State.
Yeah, but he was the ultimate two-way player. Defensively, also doing a great job. A couple blocks in that game as well.
Out to Doncic. Pass to Porzingis. He's looking for Kleba and finds him. He gets it in there. And the Mavericks lead by 10.
Yeah, second chance points, a huge issue right now. They're getting steamrolled inside.
Well, guys, nobody's boxing out. I mean, I could go out there and get an offensive rebound. They're just watching. And if you're the coaching staff, that's unacceptable.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Passes it to Kleba. Al Porzingis. Outside Curry. Pass to Doncic. Down low. And the dunk by Porzingis.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Outside Leonard. It's Ginobili on the wing. Cullen passes to Duncan. They get a hand on it. Three on the clock. A three. No good on the shot. Good D by Hardaway. Outside Curry. The three from Porzingis. Scores for only the second time tonight. Now 2 for 6 from the field.
Excellent all-around performance so far. Hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage of got all the momentum early on.
Cullen passes to Leonard. To the inside. Here's Ginobili. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Mavericks leading by 13. And so the ball's out of bounds. Ginobili touched it last. There's 1:38 left to play in the first. And the pass to Porzingis from deep.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Here's Duncan. Here's McCollum. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And McCollum on the floor, all business. Off the court, he's a very outspoken player, very colorful guy. Greg. Saying you see a future in media for him when he stops playing.
No doubt about it, Kevin. I mean, McCollum spoke up quickly about the seriousness of the virus when they were playing. He's very knowledgeable and shares what's on his mind. A media position after he's done playing is a very real possibility if he chooses to.
And Play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Here's Leonard. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Leonard's got 6.
And part of what makes Kawhi such a great player is that jump shot. You can't just worry about him attacking the basket.
Doncic kicks to Hardaway. That 3 off the mark. Spurs trail by 11. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Leonard looking over the floor. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Here's Porzingis with fast break chance. A rebound by the Spurs. Duncan's got rebound number 5 here tonight. To the middle. Oh, and he misses the dunk. So it's Dallas holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. And their 3-point leave the way for them. And we'll be back with you shortly. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a comfortable margin for the Mavericks here, guys.
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring. Simply out. Working them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
A different look for Dallas. Fouls. Checked in for Porzingis. Gervin comes in for Curry. And Gilbert Arenas subbed in for Doncic. Gervin out there with Maxi Kleber. Then there's Dwight Powell. Then it's Gilbert Arenas. And it's Hardaway in a shooting guard. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas.
Well, you know, Duncan's too big and talented not to put a body on him, and he's always lurking around looking for offensive boards.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as he'd like.
And guys, it's something that he's going to have to work on more and more because he's still not getting the kind of shooting percentage he would like from the line.
They need this one. He's off on that one. Great D that time from Leonard. And it's Parker with the ball, bringing it up for San Antonio. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points.
Beautiful job closing the gap here. Let's see if they can sustain this run.
This game was in danger of getting away from them. They've made a nice push to keep it close.
Here's Arenas. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Greg, who are your favorite players to watch in the NBA?
That's a tough one. gotta like the guys that have changed the game in some regards, right? Steph, KD, and Giannis. Those are three guys that are just doing things that don't seem normal.
True.
Then others who remind you of past greatness. You know, Jason Tatum with Kobe, or maybe an Anthony Davis with Hakeem. And those are guys that I love. And then the other guy, listen, LeBron James. I could watch him play basketball every day. You know, to do what he's done at this stage of his career, I just think it's incredible. And I think our game is in great shape.
Agree on all counts. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, the Mavericks have their young star tandem, Doncic and Kristaps Porzingis. KP said, we can be a pretty deadly duo. It's only going to be a matter of time. Once we get that two-man game going, it's going to be hard to stop. Guys, it's already hard to stop. Back to you.
Team on the rise, David. Thank you so much. Here's Havlicek. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Havlicek's got 4 points in the quarter. Arenas against Ginobili. Outside Hardaway. Duncan with some nice D. And it's the Spurs ball. They're on a 17-4 run. And it's Parker in the corner. Over Hardaway. Shot clock at 5. Here's Duncan. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. For Dallas, they've gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the second quarter. And Durbin kicks to Powell. Pass to Arenas. Now here's Powell. 5 points in the game. Duncan brings the double team. Here's Arenas. Can't hit that one. And it's the Spurs taking it the other way. Their next game, playing at home, is the Nets coming to town. That game is the first and last of their homestand. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, the quiet intensity that Duncan brings, just incredible. He's a consistent force whose teammates really look up to.
San Antonio shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. And some changes here for the Mavericks. Porzingis comes in for Maxi Kleber. And Doncic is subbed in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's tied up with that one.
And didn't have a single free throw in that first quarter, but he started to play with a little bit more of an edge to his game here in the second.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
Gervin outside. Parker against Doncic. Passes it to Powell. Just 5 on the clock.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Boy, he has put in some major work. He's earning his pay, for sure.
For San Antonio, they have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8. And both free throws good for Ginobili.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
On the wing, Arenas. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Arenas has got the game tied up here for the Mavs.
And, you know, he's going to take that shot every time. The defense has to respect him from the mid-range.
Parker outside. Back to Ginobili. Shoots it up. Up and in. Off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Really starting to find himself now, guys, after getting shut out in the first quarter.
Doncic passes to Arenas. Shoots from the elbow. Keeps it alive. It's good on the putback. Durbin's got 8.
Oh, Smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they?
Yes, they can. They can't allow him to beat them to too many more of those.
And that one's good. Duncan.
They've been going to him an awful lot this game, and you can see why. He's pouring it on.
Pass to Powell. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 4 assists now tonight.
Dwight Powell really showing continuing confidence in his inside game, and I think he's only going to get better down there.
Ginobili with the 3. It's rebounded by Porzingis. Porzingis has got 7 rebounds in the game. From deep. Good for another basket for him. Number 4 today. He's 4 of 8.
And hard to pass on that good a look from three-point range, even if you've got a clear path to the basket.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. Greg, I think of you in a New York Knicks uniform, legendary arena you played in. What was that experience like?
Kevin, intense. I remember the first time I suited up in a preseason game. We played the Dallas Mavericks. Both teams went up and down the court 3 times and nobody scored, and the fans started booing. And that's when I knew this is a little bit different. You better bring your A game.
And thicker skin, correct?
That too, yeah. Fortunately, there was no social media or internet back then. Goodness gracious.
A different look now for San Antonio. There's a minute 47 left to play here in the half. McCollum against Doncic. McCollum passes to Robinson. Whistle blows. Bucket. Is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And we talk about court awareness. They're doing a beautiful job spotting the open man.
For San Antonio, they have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances.
You've got to appreciate their ability to make free throws. 81% as a team.
Here's Gervin. Goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It goes on C.J. McCollum.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Here's Robinson. That's tipped out of bounds. Dallas will take possession. Looking at the last game for San Antonio, it was a win against Philadelphia. Curry passes to Porzingis. Dishes to Powell. Dallas moving it around. Doncic finds Powell. Unable to get that one. Duncan with some nice deep.
Battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play. So Powell will go to the free throw line. That's on David Robinson. For Dallas, they have shot 6 of 7 at the line. Spurs trail by 8. The pass to Duncan. 41 seconds left here in the second. Back to Parker. Pass to Duncan. Duncan drawing the double team. 5. It's rebounded by Dallas. They come in fresh off a win against the Warriors.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
Character, poise, toughness to win on the road, and that's exactly what they showed last game.
And Parker with the block. To the paint. Down low. Shot is good, and the Mavericks lead is cut down to just 6 points, and the bucket from Tim Duncan.
Boy, an array of jump shots there and post moves as well from Duncan, who's a very efficient scorer.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks. With their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Rick, what's your analysis of how your defense has done so far?
Well, they're getting too many open looks at three, and a few. With this team, they stretch out so much, you got to be really alert. You got to pay close attention to details.
Rick, thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody. This home crowd is elated about what they've seen so far. I'm Ernie Johnson. That's Shaquille O'Neal. That's Kenny Smith. Dallas has the edge here at halftime. They have the 6-point lead. Kenny, how'd you see it?
You have to love a team that pounds the offensive glass. That's going to gain you extra possession. And check this out. Sometimes just having more offensive chances than your opponent wins the basketball.
Shaq, let's get your thoughts on San Antonio.
Well, their perimeter defense is falling apart. Guys aren't fighting over screens, closing out on shooters. I mean, when you're playing a team that gets this hot from behind the arc, you got to body up on the shooter and try to close them down. Their defense needs to extend outward in the second half.
And that's all we have for now. Tell the folks goodbye, Shaq. Tell the folks goodbye,
Goodbye.
Kenny. Goodbye. Go to Kevin Harlan.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. An exceptional performance from Tim Duncan.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Yeah, he's got that locked-in look in his eyes tonight, and he's not going to start taking it easy. I think he's going to be going hard until that final whistle blows.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Here's who Greg Popovich is starting in the second half. Robinson is out there with Duncan. Then there's Havlicek. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Parker in at the point.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that number.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
Leonard against Gervin. Leonard, no luck. Mavericks leading by 8. Porzingis kicks to Doncic. At the top of the key, Powell. It's Gervin on the wing. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Gervin's got 16.
Silky smooth. I tell you, Gervin can make it look as easy as a free throw, but defensively, boy, is he difficult to stop.
Doncic Doncic against Parker. Robinson. Mavericks with the rebound. Powell's got 6 rebounds in the game.
And a 5-star recruit coming out of high school. Powell had an excellent college career, yet he fell to the second round of the draft. Didn't even hear his name called as he was selected during a commercial break.
Here's Duncan. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And you know, Duncan is an incredible talent. He's a menace on the block. Exceptional at scoring deep inside.
For San Antonio, they have shot 10 of 11 at the line. Nice work so far for them. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Mavericks. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Here's Arenas. Duncan with the block.
And that's part of his game. Love seeing Duncan just sky up there to reject shots. Does a great job of utilizing that wingspan along with his timing.
And G.A., even when he did arrive to the NBA, it took Powell a while to latch on.
You know, traded a couple times in his first year. He was assigned and recalled 10 times in about a month with Boston's D-League affiliate. Finally found a home in Dallas. Everything turned around from that point forward.
Porzingis passes to Powell. Gervin outside. Arenas against Havlicek. Another 3 for Dallas.
Oh, wow. 4 of 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
Parker surveying the floor. The high post shot, and John Havlicek the bucket on the assist by Parker. Parker's got assist number 8 now on the night. Dallas calls timeout.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
Yeah, and I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Maxi Kleba, he's checked in for Powell. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Passes it to Arenas. Porzingis inside, covered by Duncan. Porzingis can't hit. Spurs trail by 9. Here's Havlicek. Up again, and Robinson is right there. Robinson's got 7 points in the game.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Arenas with the bucket.
Their 3rd three-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys. Has to make some adjustment here.
Kicks it out to Leonard. Porzingis against Duncan. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Duncan's got 23 points.
should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Spurs trail by 8. Here's Leonard. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. They get Gilbert Arenas.
Opponents are physical with Kawhi just about every game. But as forceful a player as he is, he just doesn't seem to mind one bit.
Hardaway's checked in for Griffin.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they've just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game.
Arenas kicks to Kleba. Hardaway with a wide open look. Another 3 for Dallas.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
Here's Doncic. Duncan with the block. Kleba with the rebound. Mavericks leading by 9. Doncic outside. Releases from 15. And that one is off. So the Spurs will take it the other way. Parker outside. That's good, and so Duncan with the assist. Parker's got his second bucket of the night.
You know, Tim Duncan does a nice job, especially when one of his guys is open. That floor awareness of his, dime drop.
Fires at the elbow, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. And the Mavericks lead by 9.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way. I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
Boy, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
Here's Arenas, and Dallas again with the bucket.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Here's Parker. Here's Duncan. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
You know what? Very close to a three-point play right there.
Yeah, he almost got that one down. I mean, those are the kind of aggressive plays coaches love to see.
The free throw drops for Duncan. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And really making the most of his opportunities there tonight. Hasn't been the struggle we sometimes see him go through. And hustle like that is why he leads his team in rebounds tonight.
And I tell you what, guys, nobody's been more physical in this game than he has. He has been a glass eater.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Dallas calls timeout. Curry's checked in for the Mavericks. Arenas against Leonard. Arenas can't hit.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Hardaway against Leonard. Pass to Duncan. Takes the 13-footer. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Arenas dishes to Hardaway. The pass to Kleba. The 3. Tim Duncan with the rebound. Duncan's got his 18th rebound here tonight, all over the place. Havlicek outside. Duncan right side. And Duncan gets double teamed. 6 on the shot clock. Ginobili finds Duncan. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. They get it again. John Havlicek on the wing. Spurs passing it around. Elliott the bucket.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Dallas has gotten 12 of their points from long range in the third quarter, going 4 of 5 shooting. Pass to Kleba. And that time, also a missed shot.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Curry passes to Porzingis. Curry on the wing. Pass to Kleba. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Cracks in the tray.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Ginobili the pass to Duncan.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. Much better off making him go to the line.
So he comes up empty at the line.
Boy, you have to like how he's challenging the defense now in the second half. Getting to the line for a lot of free throw opportunities.
From Arenas, nice finish there. He is an aggressive scorer, especially off the dribble.
Havlicek dishes to Duncan. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Duncan's got 15 points in just the second half. There's the pass to Kleba. Porzingis against Elliott. Porzingis kicks it over to Arenas. Tries again. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Arenas, boy, I tell you, is one of them.
I said, Jordan said that's his jacket.
Jordan, don't bring your bitch ass to the room no more. Don't take nothing out the fucking closet. Ain't shit belong to you, okay? Don't take nothing out the fucking closet. Don't come your ass to the fucking room no more. You hear me?
This nigga got to he got his straw.
Fuck your shit belong to him in no fucking closet.
Most confident and
that one, no good. Great D that time from Hardaway. Porzingis with the ball. Robinson picks him up. Doncic out there with Tim Hardaway Jr. Then there's Dwight Powell. Then there's Gervin. And it's Porzingis in at the 5 slot. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. 3-on-3. That's it, and the Dallas lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket from Havlicek.
Yeah, I love the court awareness from Kawhi there. Dependable at getting it to his uncovered teammates.
Porzingis finds Powell. The 3 for Doncic. Dallas no good that time either. And so it's Parker with it. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. Havlicek left side. Duncan. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Hardaway. And he swishes it right through. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle steps for the Mavericks?
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing and sending shots back.
Another part of their game that's made a difference tonight is all the second chance points they've been able to get.
Shot is good, and the Mavericks lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from David Robinson.
Yeah, I like the interior game of Robinson. Really does a nice job of getting deep position and then going to work.
It's the 3-point bomb.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
You know what? Teams can get a little 3-happy down the stretch sometimes, letting it fly.
Pass to Havlicek. That's good, and so Duncan with the assist. Duncan's got 3 assists in the game.
Just a relentless machine. Never seems to fatigue. Havlicek, once he gets loose inside, it's tough to keep him from hurting.
Outside Hardaway. Wants to get it to Powell, and does. And that one drops. Powell's got 5 points now this quarter.
Yeah, Powell showing you right there that he can play through contact. Very physical and good concentration, too, to get that up and down.
Here's Parker. D from Doncic. Mavericks leading by 4. Hardaway for 3. Tim Duncan with the rebound.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Here's Leonard. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Parker against Hardaway. Porzingis passes to Powell. Tipped away. Dallas keeping it alive. A fresh 14. Here's Hardaway. No luck, they battled on the glass, but couldn't knock it down. San Antonio's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Here's Duncan. And Duncan throws it down hard.
Yeah, and at 7-1, Duncan is a problem in the paint. Outstanding with his extension there. Just hammering it home.
Dallas calls timeout.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of the timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
Tim Duncan.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
San Antonio making a switch here. Ginobili's checked in. From the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. He said, I love how we're shooting the basketball. You guys have been locked in from 3. Just keep taking makeable shots. If you don't have it, pass it to the guy who does. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Here's Gervin. Leonard with the steal. And here they come. Here's Duncan. That shot's good on the assist by Ginobili. Duncan's got 4 this quarter. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for San Antonio.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been in attack mode on the defensive end.
You know, adding on to that, totals tonight, and you see how feisty they've been on the defensive end this game.
And it's Havlicek missing.
The right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone. And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Ginobili bounce pass. Lays it up and banks it in. Ginobili's got it all tied up now for San Antonio.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Here's Powell. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And, you know, when Powell's this deep, defense knows they're in trouble. Sometimes they have no choice but to foul him.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Arenas is checked in.
Even with the miss, he got the big one there to put him in front.
Ginobili looking around. It's over Powell. And it's off the back rim. No good. And it's Porzingis with the ball. He'll bring it up for Dallas. Count the basket. Arenas has got 33.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Now Ginobili. Duncan outside. Leonard finds Ginobili. And here's Duncan. At the elbow, it's Ginobili. All sorts of time. And John Havlicek, the bucket, on the assist by Ginobili. Havlicek's got 6 in the quarter.
And such a clutch shooter. I mean, he lives for the big shot. And when he's rolling like this, watch out.
How impressive is Doncic? This guy is incredible at stepping up in big moments.
Ginobili against Doncic. Duncan high post. Duncan drawing the double team. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Boy, in a game this snug, you can ill afford to commit those kinds of turnovers.
A tremendous mobile 1 block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And you can see the mindset he has. When the game's this close, he's going to bring it at that end of the floor.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. Mavericks leading by 3. Right wing. Outside for Arenas. Over Leonard. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Tim Duncan picks one up. First free throw is good. And so he makes both from the line.
He is absolutely the guy on the line in
that situation. It just shows you how much he loves these moments.
Ginobili bounce pass. Here's Duncan. That shot's good on the assist by Ginobili. Ginobili's got his 7th assist here tonight.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
1:46 left in the fourth quarter. Pocket 6. Arenas passes to Porzingis. Some solid defense from Robinson.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
And the shot goes in. And it's now only a 1-point Dallas lead.
And remember, Havlicek was a highly recruited quarterback, so you see his passing ability on that one.
18 feet out. That one a little long. San Antonio's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Ginobili finds Duncan to take the lead. Here's Leonard. Ginobili outside to the right side. Doncic with the steal. Now the Mavericks moving it up. Doncic leading the charge. Arenas misses.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
And the Mavericks call time here. They're down by 1. There's 48 seconds left in the fourth quarter. There's 45 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Porzingis passes to Arenas. Over Ginobili. Big time bucket there.
And guys, you don't have to tell these fans how important that shot was.
San Antonio with the ball. And here's Leonard from 3. Gets the 3.
Boy, it's a scary sight when Kawhi Leonard starts lighting it up like this.
What a big possession right here.
No doubt about it, guys. The tension is palpable.
And the Mavericks call time here. They're behind by 2. 27 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. 27 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Ginobili against Arenas. Over Ginobili. Yes! And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
Guys, he's one of the main reasons this game is tied up. I mean, he's done his part to keep them in it.
Here's Ginobili. A floater. Oh, and the jam by Duncan.
distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
And so it's San Antonio. Who scrape by with the win. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had. It came through when the pressure was at its highest.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time.
Big cut. Oh. Tell me how you coming. Come. Tell me how you come.
Now I'm overseas making pounds, and I own my town.